A
Franchise report.
I care about the same person.
Reporting
Yes.
live.
As it goes down another day, franchise in the building, franchise report in effect. Lovely Leticia in the building, and the one, the only Christy Charlot. What up?
What's up?
Hello. How are you?
Very good, y'all. How you guys doing?
It's good. Pleasure to have you sitting next to us.
It's a pleasure being with y'all.
So I ran into you a week ago, and I seen your sneakers. So I was like, I have to have you come talk about your artwork, your masterpieces. First of all, let's go to these earrings, franchise.
The RCA wires. That's fire.
Did you make those yourself?
No, shout out to Kareem. He's a local artist in Boston. Like, really, really cool. He's a singer. He's so talented. He's the one who created them. $15 a pair, but there's like usually deals going on. But it lasts a lifetime. It's really nice. If you want to follow him on Instagram, is the RCA ring.
Okay.
Fire.
Now let's talk about you. Were you an art major or something?
No, actually, I didn't even know that you could major in, like, go to school for art until, like, I was in college. Like, I grew up with Haitian parents, so they didn't really know much around.
Yep. I'm
They just
Haitian
know
too.
doctors and lawyers.
Yep. So, have you always been drawing? What age did you start drawing?
I started drawing as soon as I learned how to, like, do a line. Like, once my brain interpreted that you can draw, like, create a line on a paper, I just think to myself, like, I was 7, 8 years old. I'm like, there's so much I can do with just lines.
Okay.
So these are all your drawings?
Yes, these are, like, a couple, actually. These are completed drawings, and then this is, like, where it's going to, my new style. It's called,
then you gotta go back and add color to all that?
Yes, and this too.
Oh my God.
Can you imagine how her brain thinks? Do you see how small those drawings are?
The detail has to be.
Yes. Yes.
That's
Very
fire
detailed.
Right there. That's fire right there, the way that face is coming. Wow.
Very, very
Do you
detailed.
smoke?
I do marijuana.
Okay, obviously.
Yeah, but I could draw crazy like this. So I'm sober too. But I guess if I'm high, I just expand. You know, I guess like because it goes into like a different realm, go into like different possibilities compared to like what you possibly could have restricted yourself to. I feel like there's a difference.
What made you want to stop putting your drawings on apparel?
Very great question, because
Thank you. I tried. I've been trying to do this for years. Just ask a good question. Thank you.
that was like the best question I've ever asked. So here's your flowers.
Thank you. I greatly appreciate it.
What the reason why I started thinking this type of way is because, okay, I got feedback from like all these places, like museums, like they want to put my artwork there, but I'm thinking futuristically, like art should be worn, it should be seen. Like it's cool to buy it and like have it print, put it in your house, but only a couple people see it, like maybe your family and a couple of your friends. But if you're wearing it, especially if you're a celebrity, you're performing in front of 80,000 people.
I want the world to see it.
Exactly.
So what was your very first piece that you put? What was it? Jeans? Do you do jeans? Do you do clothing?
The first piece, very good question, was
White T-shirt.
it was a $1,000 leather jacket.
Your first practice?
$1,000 leather jacket.
Yes.
Who decided to say, hey, here?
Ferguson from One Gig downtown. You know about One Gig? It's like a streetwear urban skateboard shop is what it was. I went in there because I saw this cool artwork on the window. So and then I saw the artwork on the apparel. I'm thinking this is so trippy and so great. This is like, it reminds me of my style. And I've always wanted to learn how to put on apparel. So I walked into the store. I asked the first person I saw working there, like, "Yo, how did you do that?" And then I showed him my artwork as an example. He was just mind blown. He called over another guy. Little did I know the guy was the owner of the store. And then the owner of the store said, "Can we sit down and have a meeting?" And then the next day, he actually gave me he gave me a pair of boots to like just show him as practice what I could do. So first I went on paper. He really liked the paper. So the goal was to do 4 logo designs. While I was doing the first one, he really liked it so much, he gave me a pair of sneakers. He asked me the question, have I ever done apparel before? I told him no, because I never did. So he gave me like this, I don't even know what type of boots it is, but it was really fancy. So I did like a little design like this. It wasn't even colored in. Then he just handed me the $1,000 leather jacket. I did design on it. While I was halfway done, he had like 5 bids, and then it ended up getting sold for $3,000.
Girl.
So when you had the meeting and the demo, whatever, and he was like, "Show me something on this." What did you like with a pen? Just start
Pen.
a pen.
Yes. And I folded the paper to 4 panels because he wanted 4 logo. So I just had to draw like 4 variations of 1 gig, but with my cartoon style. The first variation, he was walking by. He was like, basically, that's it. Then I went on to the next room. And then that's where they store all their clothes and stuff. And create like new.
So you got a gift.
So how long ago was this?
That was about 2 to 3 years ago. Recent. It wasn't too long ago.
And this is what you do now full time?
What I do now full time is, so technically I do create art, but I'm basically creating prototypes. So to support myself financially, I have an actual job, but it's related to entertainment and events. So I still work in event spaces. So I'm still meeting these people, which is great. But when I get home, I have like events that I go to. I have like a lot of booking stuff. So that's what I send my art on. But eventually, I plan on making my career.
I don't see why not. As I sit here and hold this up to this hoodie and see if we can make this happen.
Oh, that was crazy.
So you have 2 sneakers in front of us, one of one.
Yes.
So it's 2 different designs. How long does it take you to do each piece?
First of all, I would have never known that.
Yeah, because it says it on the back. That's why.
Oh yeah.
I would have never known. I would have never known it was. Wow.
How long does it take you to create each piece?
If I sit and work on it, it can honestly, like, 1 pair and 2nd pair all colored in. If I were to just do this alone, it could easily take like 3 or 5 days. If I'm trying to do like both at the same time, probably double that. So 2 or 3 weeks. If I'm busy, 4 to 5.
So there's so many different colors going on here, right? So you obviously pen it in at first, right? You draw it in pen, right?
So this one I freestyle from like the top of my head because this is like the first. Oh, this is actually the first pair I ever customized. This is what got me all my recognition.
So do you freestyle it and then color it in, or do you color it in as you're freestyling?
Freestyle first. With the
Freestyle
paintbrush,
first.
yes.
Okay. So do you do like, you know how like back in the day, you're young, so you wouldn't know. You know what I'm trying to say? The color thing, when it was like 1 for red, 2 for blue.
Oh yes, I know about that because like that's what got me onto like I learned all these things. I picked up on it as I was growing up. Like when I saw the paint by number. Is what you're saying? Yes.
So do you do that with that? Do you like, or you just automatically off bat? You already know what color.
She smokes a blunt and just.
Yo, I'm like, cause I can't. My mind.
Because
right
my question
now,
is, okay, when you get ready to design, is there a color scheme like, okay, this might work well with this? Somebody wears a hoodie like, or is it just like, fuck it, this is how I feel?
I go based off contrast.
Give me a little bit more.
All right, so the contrast theory is like when you go with colors. So it's like what the contrast of gray. So if I want a color to look from the background, is really muscle memory is what I'll say. So I have muscle memory when it comes down to color theory. So I know if I want a color to be in the background, I will make the lighter color, like the color that's less subtle. That's what I color that character with. But if I want it to be on the foreground, I'll make it like more bold, more bright. The reverse, the contrast of the colors next to it. So I keep that color scheme with everything I do. So that's why it all comes out the way it is. Because for each little piece, I use the color theory.
What was the color scheme for these?
The color scheme, first
Like, what was the main color you wanted me to see on these?
Yellow.
yeah, you can
I'm seeing green.
I could see the yellow. I could.
Okay, when you
And
look
when
at
I'm
this-
seeing the yellow,
like from that side, all I see is
you can see the green right here.
That stands out to me. So I'm thinking, let me go buy a green hoodie, but you're telling me yellow. So I'd be in a club not matching.
yellow to me, yellow and brown sticks out more so. So what did you major? What did you go to school for? What did you major in?
Psychology.
Wow.
Of course, because you got my head spinning.
Right.
And I
right.
apply it. Optic illusion.
Wow, girl, you is one smart cookie. Okay, so if one wanted to franchise,
What happened?
your question, the price.
Okay, yeah, let's do it. So how much does it generally cost? Well, just go with these right here.
Mm-hmm.
How much?
Colored in 1,000.
1,000, girl.
Get that money.
And you have people that actually pay the.
Yes, that's the reason why I put it that price. If I didn't, I would have put it lower. Because I know I'm just get much higher than that. Because I receive like crazy numbers already. But it's like I'm just throwing numbers out there, random numbers. But it's crazy because like I'm not actually selling it. I'm just creating samples. So like I just give people a number just so they can feel a little comfortable. I'll be honest.
And if they don't want, I can't afford $1,000. Will you lower your price?
I can do like.
Nah, fuck that.
Thank you.
I'm just saying, you might be in a rut. I gotta pay my car insurance. My job, everything else is towards rent. I gotta. You know what? I'll take $500. No,
I can do payment plans.
Afterpay, Klarna Pay. Yeah, there you go.
And I usually do a thing where it's like you can pay like partial money up front, so that way you don't have to worry about paying big. And then,
Okay.
Oh, deposit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Deposit. Well, of all words that you don't.
Okay. So what about a T-shirt? What about if I just wanted a T-shirt?
A T-shirt that would be like.
$200.
Honestly, I want to throw a number, but like I have so many people on my, I don't want to say on my back, but like that want to work with me.
She got that fishing pole in that ocean, just
Yes.
just seeing what bite me.
I'm not gonna say nothing. Y'all just come.
175, 400. Got a rapper, and then back.
That's dope. That's dope. That's dope. That's dope. Just looking at my brain is going every which way. So I mean, girl, you're dope.
Thank you. That means a lot, especially coming from you.
Oh, not me
You're
at all.
dope, but yo, stop. Don't downplay yourself.
Oh gosh,
It is a gift. That's a gift.
that's a good.
Appreciate
Very.
y'all.
That's a gift, man. That is totally a gift. Out of respect, anything you want to say we didn't get to ask you?
How did this style come from me? Like a lot of people ask me, like, what would I name the style? What it is? So I don't have a particular name yet, but I do have a sense of where my style is going, what I'm trying to do, and what I am doing. Which is like optical illusion. So it's like you see one thing, but it's actually something different. You just have to like look around the characters. Like you probably think like, oh, he's just one dude looking here, but no, he's double faced. So if you look at his chin, it's a whole different person. And he keeps on morphing. So I tell people to follow the characters because they keep on morphing and they're interacting with each other.
Listen, I see.
So you can't do shrooms and wear those sneakers. Man, you want to be on two your feet off.
I see so many. And the thing about it is that the characters that I'm seeing are not the characters that she actually drew on here. So, like, I see Ren, Stimpy, I see Bugs Bunny, I see Tweety, I see Two Stupid Dogs. Like, I see so many cartoon characters on here.
That aren't there.
That's the blackface right there. I see all this stuff, but that's not what she.
It's not there.
No, that's not what you have on there. That's not in your mind. That's not what you have on. But in my mind, that's what I see. But that's dope. It's definitely. What would you say? What'd you say? What was it?
Optical illusion.
There you go. That word. Those words. You opted. And I don't even smoke weed. God damn it! I just had about 2 shots.
Most important thing, best way to find you. Social media. So it's literally my first name, my last name, Christy Charlot, Christy. Is the first name, last name is Charlot, Charlot.
Just make that the brand.
Right? I did Charlotte
Charlot.
cartoons, but I could do Christy Charlot. Shit.
Just
Charlot.
with that.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. Oh, family, you're dope at what you do. Super dope at what you do.
Definitely
That's
dope.
definitely a gift. Anytime we can support, promote you, you are definitely
Got you.
always welcome
But
back.
I just gotta ask, what type of music are you into?
Definitely. Number one is hip hop. A lot of my fan base, a lot of people I work with, hip hop rappers and hip hop artists. Then is like R&B, pop artists. Like I don't discriminate as long as it's good. You feel me? It has a
No rock and roll. No heavy metal.
if it comes down to that, if I find it dope,
No electronic dance.
I think with
No
that part, I like
EDM?
house music. I just found
EDM?
house music.
Okay, I'll give you the house music. Okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
It
I was about to
bumps.
say.
All right.
Yes,
Well, thank you for taking a trip to come see us.
of course, anytime.
Always welcome back. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only Christy Charlot here.